So what is the Millionaire Daily Attitude? That is what we're going to discuss today with your Elite Marketing Pro. Hi, my name is Katrina van Oudheusden and I'm your Elite Marketing Pro coach. And today we're going to talk about the mindset of a millionaire and what the daily actions are of somebody who is, either looking to become a millionaire or already a millionaire. You can start thinking, looking, and feeling like a millionaire all by changing your mindset. For those that are joining us today in this video, we are on day number 8 of this Mike Dillard's business model breakdown. This is the business model that Mike Dillard used himself to become the top income earner in his MLM and to build the magnetic sponsoring company to well over $25 million. Not bad for following this simple blueprint. So what I've done is I've taken this video and I've broken it down for you segment by segment. So each day there's a little piece of the overall presentation. If you'd like to get your hands on this presentation, you can do so by becoming a member of Elite Marketing Pro. Once you become a member, you have access to this and other great trainings and teachings within this system that Magnetic Sponsoring put together. We're talking black belt recruiting, building on a budget, magnetic sponsoring, ultimate sales funnel, Pro Blog Academy, and some other great training that's in here that'll literally show you step by step how to build your business online. So if you're in a product or you have a service or you're just a network marketer looking for leads, this is where you want to be. So today, I've got some notes here. I've definitely written my notes. We are talking about daily attitude. We're talking about the millionaire mindset that you need to develop to get to the level of where you want to be. So the first thing we're going to talk about is thoughts. This is one of 6 points, okay? So we're talking about thoughts. Thoughts are physical things. Whatever you can think and actually can become a reality. The one thing we've been going through, or I've been going through, is a course that talks about your mindset. And if you can dream it, picture it, believe it, and see it in the world that you already live in currently, then you have the ability to step into that world. The idea is that you are already placing yourself into the dream world, which will become your reality. So if you want a brand new car and you're driving your car around a lot, then just picture yourself in the car that you want to be in. Make it feel and smell like the car that you are really driving instead of what you are right now. And when you start manifesting that, when you start believing that, then when you start taking action to make that happen, things will come about. You can't just dream it. You actually have to take action behind it, and that's one of the big things. The second part of the overall, daily attitude and daily actions of a millionaire is always question your actions and ask yourself why you acted in a certain way. And then evaluate your answer and evolve for that. And one of the examples I give is I walked into a very posh hotel. We're talking really high end, and I walked in there and I was like, oh, this place reeks of money. And I just kind of had a little bit of a negative attitude before my walk in. It's like, oh, you almost felt like, this will never be a place that I would ever go to. It's just so snooty. And then I stopped and asked myself, I'm like, wow, what does that say about your perception of money? How do you expect to get to a millionaire status if that's how you perceive, getting into that realm, that it's snooty, that it's too high end, that you're never going to get there? Like, you're putting up your own roadblocks. So it was really kind of like a self-evaluation, and what did I think? What did I really think about money? What did I really think about how it's going to affect my life when I get to that status? So it's a lot of a self-evaluation. It's a lot of, something is eating at you. If a person is, someone you're in conflict with, why are you in conflict with them? Why do you hate this person? What is it about them that sets you off? And just start evaluating how you perceive people. And you'll find out that a lot of it has to do with a little bit of your background, your personality. Maybe you've done the same thing and, you didn't like when you did that. So kind of take a look at when something bothers you, angers you, or upsets you, or makes you doubt. Stop, question it, start digging a little deeper, and find out really what's at the root of that one. Identify your weaknesses and destroy them systematically. My biggest weakness for a very long time when I got into online marketing was learning how to blog. I technically struggled with building this blog. I didn't know the lingo. I didn't know the language. I didn't know how you did things. I didn't know which was better to have a page or a post, or how did you do this? And it was so frustrating. I had so much frustration, but at the end of the day, I knew this was one of my weaknesses, and if I really wanted to master online marketing, I needed to learn this. So I was persistent, I was consistent, I was going to know this information. So now I teach blogging. Like for me, I look at it like, oh yeah, you just need to do this, this, and this. But if you'd asked me 3 years ago, there's no way. I would have been ripping the hair out of my head. I mean, I don't get this. This is the stupidest thing ever. But I was persistent in it. I knew that it was one of my weaknesses. And even though I don't do everything for my blog, because a lot of times I don't do all the graphic design because it's not my strength, I know what I need to hand off to somebody. And then I need to know what I need for myself in development. The fourth part that we're talking about for the millionaire mindset is be grateful. Be thankful what you have exactly where you're at. You know, be of gratitude. And once you start welcoming and you start accepting where you're at, you'll grow. And things will start flowing towards you because you're so thankful. You're so in alignment with the universe. And the more you're thankful for it, the more it just wants to give you. So wake up every morning and be very thankful for where you're at. Attack your goals. Don't, for a long time, I didn't set goals. And I was always afraid that if I set a goal, I'd fail. But at the same time, now I realize that I need to set a goal so I have something to achieve. So if you're not setting goals, you need to start doing it. Start writing down what you want to achieve and start going after it. And then start going after it with like a lunatic. Go after it even when people tell you, no, you can't do this. Go after it when you're so persistent, so doggedly going to believe it's going to happen, you just do it. And you're going to be just blown away where you're going to be at in a year to 18 months. The last thing about all this is the mindset is really your most powerful tool. If you guys don't master your mindset, if you're not stepping into the role of the entrepreneur, then you're going to struggle with a lot of what I've just talked about. But, never acknowledge you have a weakness. Always try to figure out how you can get around it. There's never a wall that you can't scale that doesn't either have a hole underneath of it, a way around it, another solution, or someone willing to knock it down for you. So you've got to be willing to embrace the mindset. So your daily actions, what you're consistently doing, is going to show people what you're capable of. So part of the mindset, part of your daily attitude is to increase your value to others. Increase your value, let them know, what it is you're doing, educate yourself, develop yourself, and then turn around and share that. Share what you're learning, give back your education, give back and help somebody else. Put your hand down and say, here, I'm willing to help you. They have to grab your hand. They have to be willing to do some action themselves, but be willing to invest in yourself and become a value leader. Become the resource that people go to learn things from. So that's what I'm sharing with you guys today. This is the amazing teachings that I'm learning inside Elite Marketing Pro. These are the tools that leaders want. If you're serious about becoming a leader in your company and you want to step up to the next level and you just don't know how to do it, you need to become an Elite Marketing Pro member. These are the leadership tools. This is the toolbox that millionaire leaders and the mindset people, grab onto. This is the mastermind group. This is everything that you need to step into that leadership role and really dominate your niche. But if you're not willing to invest in yourself, if you're not willing to step into this world, then don't come knocking on my door. Because I am not going to be able to help you if you're not willing to help yourself first. Okay? It all starts with you. You have to take action. It is in your taking action that I can help you. But if you're sitting there calling me up and emailing me, goes, well, how does this work and what am I going to do? There's nothing I can do because you're not even into this mindset. You're sitting on the outside looking in, wishing you could be in there because you're not taking the action to step inside the circle to learn what leaders are learning to build their business. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, nobody else will. Period. End of story. This is why I became an Elite Marketing Pro member, because the challenges they set out there, the development, the teamwork, the mastermind, the helping, the building, the growing, all takes place inside of here if you're willing to grab onto the system. And I've grabbed on both hands and I'm having a lot of fun. So, this is what it's all about. Surround yourself by leaders. Surround yourself by people that are going to lift you up, that are going to take you to the next level, and be willing to take action to make it happen yourself. They will only help you as far as you're willing to go yourself. And if you're not willing to go all the way, they can't take you all the way across the finish line. Okay? So that is my wrap up for this, guys. This is Elite Marketing Pro. This is Mike Dillard's business model, the step-by-step guys. We are in day 8. We only have one more day to go, and tomorrow we're going to talk about gratitude. We've covered a lot there. I took a lot of notes for you guys because there's so much information inside of the system, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in there. I'm looking forward to working with you, the leaders that want to retain their downlines, the leaders that want to improve themselves, and the leaders that are seriously willing to take action. That's who I'm looking for, and that's who's on my team. Those that are taking action every single day. So thanks, guys, for joining me. Again, my name is Katrina van Oudheusden. I'm your EMP coach. EMP stands for Elite Marketing Pro, and this is a system brought to you by Magnetic Sponsoring, where you can take your business to the next level if you're willing to invest in yourself and become the leader I know that's in you. See you guys on the inside.